Good evening, guys. How are we today? Have we had a good day? Just double checking levels. We're all good. So we are good to go, guys. Right. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, not too bad. Been at work all day. Walked only knows how many miles. So I'll put some music on in the background, guys. Let me know if it's too loud. Hey, Rick. Happy New Year, dude. Hope you had a good one, my man. The head went too sore the next day. I'm feeling better now. Still got a little bit of a tight chest and wheezy breathing, should we say, but apart from that, Happy New Year. Zach, cheers for joining. Appreciate it, guys. So I was just literally thought I'd do some random building just for a couple of hours, as always. See where it takes us, see what happens, and go from there, really. So Happy New Year, guys. Hi, Rec. But yeah, so yeah, let's see what happens as always. So last stream we built this monstrosity. Need your honest thoughts. Obviously there's going to be trees and stuff behind it, so that will all kind of make it look a little bit better. Phantom! Pleasure, my dude. Thanks for joining. Happy New Year again to you, sir. Much appreciated. Let me know on the volumes, guys. Just make sure it's all alright. Don't want to be too loud, too quiet. You know how it works. Just play some tunes and build. Looking good, looking good. It's better at night time, guys. Apart from the lighting, obviously, not there, but made this chandelier all on a live stream and everything last week, or the other day. Sorry, guys, my microphone's there, you're there, so I always go there. But yeah. Sorry, we're happy today. Makes a change. So feeling the Planko vibe. Got to figure out what I'm going to do with this monstrosity. I think that's what we might do. But I don't know what to do. Because I don't know... It's going to be very similar, obviously, to this. Scrap that. Let's do something else. I'll tell you what we need to do. I do need to do this. So, guys, just give us 5-10 minutes so I can sort this out. Something I've been meaning to do for some time. When I built this original building, for some unknown reason, I did this corner as you just saw it. Where the other corners, I did them like that, so they kind of point out. And I did it on this one, and it looked perfect. It's just in... When did I do that? 4 or 5 months ago? Oh yeah, shit. Agent, sorry to hear about the Trooper Matthew. How are you, dude? No, Rec. Yeah, sorry to hear about the weather, man. I hope everything's alright with you. It's a bit shit. Here I am going on about my Planko stuff, and you guys are going through all that at the minute. Bit insensitive. No joking. No, sorry to hear about all that, Rick. That's not great, mate. I am feeling a million times better. The last couple of days have actually kind of come back to life, which is quite nice, to be fair. Just still got a bit of a cough and a wheezy chest, which I'm finding a bit difficult at work. But apart from that, it's not doing too bad. Hope all is good with you, man. Happy New Year, dude. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you all, actually. It'd be nice to see some of the old guys, like Snowy and everybody from when I was building Thunderland. I think you've all kind of hit it off. It's a good bunch of people. Trooper, if you're still there, mate, can you believe the amount of views Thunderland has had? Ooh, what's going on there? I just think it's insane. It's just about to touch 183,000 views in 3 months. I wish that was my video, even though it was my park. Would have been nice. But at least it gets the channel more well known, and from my perspective, it's helped. Obviously, don't know what the live update is on the subscribers at the minute. I think it's about 861, I think, and it's just unheard of. I never thought 860 odd people would like my work, but you do, and it's appreciated, and you enjoy talking to me, which is even better. Sorry, I've missed all your things. You remember everyone, Phantom? I know Eden pops in from time to time, but there was Snowy. I can't remember. It's really bad of me. But yeah, no, it was really nice, and you guys are a great bunch of people as well. So please don't think otherwise. Just miss the kind of chats you used to have. We're out of California to get the measurement of rain. We haven't had rain like this. It's the first time in 30 years. Well, I know it's a bad thing, but from what I remember, it wasn't. Is it Nevada, which is next door to you guys, is going for a drought? I know, obviously, it's a massive area, America, but what I mean by it is the Hoover Dam is it its lowest since 1930. Not that I'm a YouTube freak. But no, I was watching something last night that showed a little bit of it, and interesting how the whole weather system has been for you guys over there the last year. And to be fair, it's the same for us in Europe. I was watching the news 5-10 minutes ago, and seeing all the poor people unable to go skiing in the winter. Not jealous. No, bless them. I was going to say, there's no snow anywhere, and it's just insane. Insane. Anyway, the world's changing, guys. Hunker down, that's what I say. Get ready. Find your safe place. I'm not shitting you, seriously. I know where I'm going when the zombies come. Yeah, that's what I was watching. I was watching a YouTube documentary. It was about a half-hour video. Stato here, of Lake Mead last night, and what an amazing. Not amazing. I'm trying to think of the word. I'm partially dyslexic, guys, so my apologies if every now and then I say the wrong thing and I look like an absolute cretin. You're more than welcome to rip the shit out of me. I always try and laugh about it. There's no other way to look at it. What was I going to say? It was like, yeah, no, about Lake Mead. Insane. All the details about that. I mean, there's one section of it that's 32.9 miles long. Like, I don't know if it's as the crow flies, but it was just insane, the details of it and how much it's lowered. And I think it's lowest, if I remember from what they were saying, if it's correct. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong. But since 1930, I think it's down to. Pissing down as usual in Wales. Yeah, that's Wales. That's the UK in general, mate. Apart from summer. But no, I hope everything's alright with you, Rick. Working from home. Safe and sound, I hope. messing this up because I'm not concentrating. Where am I? How's that look? Right, okay, so we have that boarded off. Okay. See if we can do this. I hope it doesn't go through. Please do let me know if the levels need changing, guys. Music, microphone, etc. Hopefully it's okay. That's Trooper, you're always the optimist, mate. What was I going to say? Yeah, it's the last 2 nights actually I've really struggled to sleep, and I know it sounds stupid, but it's been so bloody hot. I mean, I've been sleeping outside of the blankets. Unheard of for me, for the people that do know me. Like hunker down, sausage in, you know? That's me. Right, that's finally done. So that now looks the same as that, does it? Oh, that's good. It's not as... Well, let's... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'm happy with that. Actually, I was watching a program about Antarctica the other day as well. That blows your mind. Seriously, have a good watch of that. I can't remember what it was called and what it was on, but yeah, Antarctica. Whoa, what a place. But from what I understand, watching a load of programs, one of the biggest issues with the weather systems has been volcanoes. Big, huge part of it over the last couple of years with the eruptions that the world has had, even though they've not been fully documented. Some of the stuff that's happened since 2018, I think 2018 was a huge eruption. And basically it cut out, I think it was 5% of sunlight to the Earth, which cooled the overall Earth down by 1 degree. And then you then get the flip side of that, that when it clears, everything heats up, but the atmosphere is, how can you put it, more degraded from the volcano. And insane what you learn every day. I mean, I'm 40 and I love shit like that. It just blows my mind what you learn, and you can piece together, work it all out. That's not a bad thing, dude. Family's always good. It'd be lovely to, yeah, anyway. It was too hot here last night as well. Almost. Yeah, it was weird. I had the windows open. The worst thing was we actually had a ton of wind last night. Not in the bed either, Matthew, before you make a comment. And it was just so hot. And I've just been struggling the last couple of nights just to kind of get some sleep, really. Right, I need to do some building, guys, because you guys are going to be leaving me if I don't. You get rain when there's no clouds, didn't you, mate? Right, how can we make this look? And pardon my phrase, my use of words here. Fantasy-esque pretty, but that dark side of Beauty and the Beast. You know what I mean? So I'm just thinking bushes, roses, rocks, the usual stuff you chuck in. Yeah, maybe a couple of... No, I don't want to put wolf sounds in because it howling, wolf sounds, howls. Because that's more... What am I working on right now? This whole part, mate. I've done a lot of work here over the last 2-3 weeks since I've been ill. Give you an idea. Have a look. I haven't finished the ride yet, but I thought you'd have seen some of the screenshots, dude. But we are... So I'm not fully set on the name of the land. Eden came up with it the other day, and I thought, actually, do you know what? It works better than Tomorrowland, because that writing, you'd have to have it double layered. So, my last one. And I just put the panels through there just to give it a little bit of definition, a different backlight to it, lit up, pushed up, trimmed up, and then I just thought I'd put the panels in down here as well. It just gives it a bit more of a, you know, sight line down the middle. Changed all these supports. They've now all a little bit more cohesive with the area, but it's not fully finished because I've got to finish this ride, figure out what I'm going to do with it. I haven't got a clue. And this is what I have been working on the last week. So we got a shooting ride. I haven't finished or started. Well, I have started. Can't say I haven't started. But just sorting out. Yeah, it's a video game, mate. It's called Planet Coaster.
With TalkTalk, you can speed up and spend less on broadband in 2023. Out of contract.
Sorry, guys, I don't have Spotify Premium because I'm a poor man. Where are we? I'll come back round in a minute. Okay. So you got queue line. I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything down the middle. I don't think it needs it. Maybe a couple of these back to back or something just to give it another level. Don't know. Depends on piece count really. But then as we come in here, is music back yet? No.
£125 over.
Do you know what? I pause the adverts. I'm a dickhead. And then as you come into the station, so I'm totally. What am I doing? It's because I haven't got bloody screen up. Where am I? Test. And we'll do it as a shooter. So see how bad I am. Oh. So it's not fully done yet. So this bit here is quite easy. More than anything, it's just to kind of get an idea for how it's potentially going to be. So it kind of brings up the combo as well. I haven't finished the turning of the vehicle yet. The Steam is sponsored by TalkTalk. Yeah. Don't be like that, dude. I'm joking. But anyway, so I haven't done any targets in here yet. And then you probably may have seen some of the media map. We then kind of come into the engine room, fusion room, whatever you want to call it. But targets up high. For some reason I can't hit them, so I've got to have a look into that to why. I know that it's me. But I've got to sort timers out. Give it a little bit more time, I think. But yeah, masterclass in shooting here. To be fair, I'm knackered, guys. There we go. Got that one. Got that one. Ah. And it's going to come around into here. I do have TalkTalk internet actually. And then we got this room. Again, not kitted out yet. But it's coming. I'm happy. One thing I like about this is the way that it does look semi like you're looking out into space, because the stars are moving with the windows. Like, no, separate to the windows, if you know what I mean. That works really well. And then I've still got to do the turning of the vehicle here. I haven't done any of that yet. But, and all the targets, but similar kind of effect here. Not as good as the round ones, but it kind of looks like you are. And then from the queue line, obviously you'll see that what they're up to anyway. But yeah, no, it is getting there. I like it. I know it's come out well. I have redone this coaster, but I'm struggling. I really do need all your thoughts, guys. Everyone was a bit quiet on it the other night. But let me know your thoughts to this, please. Genuine thoughts. Let's get some light going. So I've got lights, literally, up, down, left, right, everywhere. Literally. Anyway, where are we? So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this, guys. Kind of, it's like a build-up. Starts slow, gets quick, zooms around space. Obviously, there is going to be things, and stars, etc. And then it starts to get a bit fruity with a loop, a corkscrew, and then banks around to the left. A little bunny hill down into a reverse Illman, which I think that feels pretty sweet. But then it's this crappy helix, and then it's this bit I'm not happy with. Hey Zach, welcome back, dude. I don't know, maybe it works. I'm not sure. But let me know, you guys, really, because I'm a bit unsure about that. Johnny 5. Fixing the satellite. Yeah, and then just finishing details, really. So, entrances, kitting it all out, making it feel as realistic as Blanco can without going like you guys do, Matt. Nerd Chacho, I think it is. But anyone? Here's a question for you then. Anyone been to Florida? Disney Magic Kingdom, Florida? So I'll put it out there as a 5 year. It's definitely getting there now. I think this actually is, and I don't mean to sound wussy, girly, but this actually is, I've been to this park so many times in real life that this has all been built from memory. And it just, I'm getting all mushy. It's upsetting that how much it costs now to go, especially from the UK. Because unless I win the lottery, or I save up for 10 years, which by then it would have doubled again, I don't think I'll be going again. Anyway, enough of the mushy. Anyway, labour of love. That's what this park is. Absolute labour of love. Anyway, we need to do some building. I said I'd do some building. And so far, what have I done? That was it. Right. Tell you what we'll do, something I've been meaning to do. Lighting around this area. So, question is, do I go with tons of standing lamps, or do I bang a light in the tree and just filter it out? It's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, Phantom 25 years ago. When would I have been? 15. So yeah, I'd have been there quite a few times already about it. But yeah, this kind of is of the years, should we say? Not the latest, not the oldest, but just bits from all over the years. All inspired as always. Wow, there's only 2 of you watching. That's a shame. And there I was getting all mushy. Has he? To go for how much? To go for 2 weeks to Florida. 14-day pass, because that's all you can buy in the UK. Obviously it'd be different if you bought it out the gate, but just to give you an idea, is £648 per person, which makes that $720 roughly, going by the current conversion rate. Yeah, trees and fields, totally fun. And holiday alone, cheapest holiday I could find was for 2 weeks was £1,200 per person, so that's 2,400 quid plus 1,400 quid for tickets. It's insane. It's insane, but I worked it out anyway. For 2-week trip to Orlando, hotel only, all the theme park tickets, so Universal, SeaWorld, Bush, the Aquaticas, Volcano Bay, because that's all they sell to us in the UK now, unless you're over there and buy them on the gate. Excuse me. Without spending money was £4,800. And then for 2 weeks, you're going to need at least £2,000 spending money. So about $7,800 for a 2-week holiday. Nah, not anymore. It's insane. Insane. And that's why it's upsetting. Yeah, up high and Phil. I get you. It's just what light do I use? See, it's not, the problem is then I'm going to have these lit up. Oh. So it's still cheaper to fly from the UK. I mean, I'm not on the money I used to be on, so maybe I'm looking at things differently, I don't know, but it's just horrendously priced. Especially when you go in the park and you got to spend $24.95 plus tax on one burger, large fries and a large Coke per person. Insane. I need to sort this out. It's just a frustration I have with them. How am I going to like this, guys? Because unless I have things standing up and pointing lights down... No, I'm going to have to use lampposts. Do we use these then? Otherwise you just don't get a spread. You have to put so many in. I have to eat in the park, mate. Always have. I can't go through the day without eating, not in 36 degree heat. I need to eat. In the old days it was fine. In the 80s, late 80s and 90s, my mum and dad, we used to take an ice cooler bag and fill it up with food and water and everything. I mean, I remember when I was there with my daughter in 2015 November, on that hottest day, 36-degree heat, we walked, I think it was 22 miles, and we drank over $100 just in water. Insane. How can I with this problem is with this. Apologies for the languages on the songs, guys, but one way of getting no copyright. So I wonder if... See, that's just too rich. There's a way of sorting it out. You get more of a spread. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? How does it look in that tree? Does that look right, guys? Anyway, maybe one day I'll go again. We'll see. Oh, there was that dude, yeah. I was gonna say, last time I was there, you could still smoke in Florida. Different times back then, though. Does that work, guys? It don't look too oversaturated, does it? How's that look? Yeah, that's alright. And then what I'll do is just to bring it in a little. Oh well. Baby strollers come before smoking. I need to put something here, just because it's a little bit. Oh, I'm scrubbing. Surely. What on earth happened there? Oh, I know. I hit the menu, didn't I? It's invisible. I haven't got this part of the screen. Sorry guys, I haven't looked at the chat for a while. Let's go. Yeah, there is that. The once in a lifetime experience, my little where was I? What was I doing? Baskets. You've got to make them look a little bit more fancy, haven't you? Surely. Don't know if they look right. Maybe they will once.
The McPlant. What? 100%?
The McPlant.
Even the
No
cheese?
thanks. Sorry. Why is it not working? Let's get... Do. I do. The reason why I put those in, guys, is because it just lights up the chairs a bit from a different angle instead of being lit up by these lights solely. So it just gives different shadowing. So now we've got the light coming from here, sorry, down here on this bit, but this bit's now got shadowing because of these, if you know what I mean. You have to really play with the color and the lights to be able to make it look a little bit more real instead of just pure saturated. But I mean, that's a bit, see what I mean? It's all light there, which is a bit of a shame. But that kind of makes the rock a little bit lighter, and it also gives the tree a little bit more light. That works. I know that's all right. What do you guys think? Go for it, dude. I think they'll work over there as well. What I should have done was actually put these in the other area where I put them a minute ago first. Because then I could have controlled the light a little bit better. I think they're funky looking lamps. They're a little bit different. Not same right angled pieces like the other ones, if you know what I mean. Slightly different angles. It just gives another level to the area. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to struggle with these lights. Cheers, Phantom. Appreciate it, mate. Some music back on. Sorry, guys. And the nice thing is that I've noticed on my YouTube is I'm not being copywritten strikes. When I did get one the other day, it said, would you like us to remove sound or would you like to clip it yourself? You know what I mean? So I clicked, you guys click it, clear it for me. And yeah, so basically the video just goes quiet, which is fine. Takes it all out. That's alright. Look at that. Look at that through there. That's looking so good now. Mate, I haven't done much since before Christmas. I've watched a couple of YouTube things on the environment and stuff like that. But I've been a bit off social media. I don't know if you've noticed. I haven't really done much apart from Happy Christmas and New Year's. So I'll have a look at it, mate. Let's see if I can... Is that on Facebook, mate? I can't quite remember. I know I had... What's my page? And don't take that the wrong way, mate. Seriously. The tree lit up. I do remember the link, mate. I didn't click on it. Where is it? I got it. I just got to watch it, mate. The Vol 2 RX. Console Edition Spotlight RX, aka Requiem in 3D. The one? Bugs me, guys. Really bugs me. Oh, that would have to be. Oh. I'll have a look at it, dude. I haven't seen it yet. We all improved, didn't we? If I, I'm trying to think. If I actually loaded up the... I don't know if I still got it, but... the first park I ever decided to kind of get to know the game with. Don't know if I want to do it to myself. If you know what I mean. Anyway, that lighting does look pretty alright. Actually, it's those trees, but I guess people aren't going to be really looking at trees, are they? They're going to be zooming around. And I've actually noticed, I don't know why I bother with lighting, because apparently nobody, according to Johnny, ever looks at a Planet Coaster park in the dark, or builds a park with the dark in mind, which I find a little bit odd. I don't believe that to be the case, because I've been around some stuff. I mean, maybe I put a little bit more focus into it, I'm not sure, but I've seen people's parks looking good. Just doing something, guys, that I should always do, and I never do because I do them all individually. That's kind of what I want to try and create in this one. And then in this one, a similar feel, but magical. Yeah. Sparkles. Going through a woodland forest at night. I can feel that one. Sorry guys, just parting way with the other half. The bed. Watch the soot. Rather be doing it. Hey? Have you turned to it? Please. Right. Bye. I haven't said anything about you. Paranoid. Alright, sorry guys, I've done yeah. It's a bit hardcore, this one. Not only do you get voiced adverts, you also get pop-up adverts as well. Biggest, easiest way to make money. Design a software where you have to pay to stop watching adverts. Beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. We waste so much money. I've noticed YouTube's got really bad recently with adverts. Like really bad. Again, pardon the language. Again, what is this? Sorry guys, let me just try and find some music. Yep. what's going on? Everything's just going slow. Oh, hey, Gary. Always unprofessional, me, mate. Never been professional. Can't bother with it anymore. Used to be. Haven't really done a huge amount of building, to be honest with you, Gary. Why won't this change colour? Why do I have to keep selecting it? So we're just doing some light work tonight. I think that's the easiest way to put it. It's kind of filling out the areas where they're quite dark, if you know what I mean, dude. So just kind of filling. Cheers for joining there, Gary. Happy New Year again. Chest is much better now. Still a little bit wheezy, but the throat and everything's gone. It's all from that side of the fence is gone, which is good. So on the mend. There you go. That feels more cohesively lit. You know what I mean? Don't look too. That's a lot better than the moonlight, anyway. Cheers for catching up on the episodes, mate. I don't know what just. I've watched a couple of the streams back, and I think, to be honest with you, boom, boom, the man. I always put it to the microphone. Why? It's like, hi guys, how are you? Yes. Oh man. What do you like, eh? Some light down there somehow. Something down there in a minute.
Ali, love, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Okay.
Oh.
I think you should do a tea.
Brr. Need to buy some music, don't I, guys? That's what I need to do. Instead of trying to freebie it all the time. It's an expensive business, the whole streaming thing, you know. Extremely. Anyway, we got music back. We do. No.
Cash, then
2 adverts in a row. Nice. Nice. What should we do here? Have I not done any up like that before? Music is a little loud. Is that better? I must admit, with my microphone, I have to speak directly into it. Hopefully that's better for you guys. Hopefully. Is that better for you? It's more in front of me now. The microphone, before anyone says anything about my action I did there. A bit of ambient lighting here, guys. Oh, for crying out loud. Love this game. And I've just clicked the right button. Oh. Sorts that out. Nearly. This one's a softer light. Just want a little bit of light. I don't want anything massive, and that's probably about right actually. Back one. That's perfect. Oh! This is such a game! Thank you. Third time lucky. Oh, cool, man. Cheers, Rick. I don't even know what today is. What's today? Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Music levels all right. Everything all good. There's a little bit blasting in my ears. So, right, that's that all sorted. I need to do the same with these shop fronts because I don't want. It's mad the effects that you'll go to just to make it look a little bit more light, natural. You know what I mean? Just so that you get the definition at night time. I think that's about right. This makes it feel a bit warmer, you know? And that will now light blend is perfect, so it's all good. You get bored of the music, guys, just say we can try and put something else on. Cheers, guy. I'm actually just going to come off camera just for a moment, guys. Sorry guys, I'm just going to have a quick comfort break, so I'll just get somebody in, which I think has just happened. There you go. Who is it? Teresa Corbett are going to be. So I'll just leave you with this just for a couple of minutes, guys. Don't run away, all 5 of you. It's appreciated. Thank you very much for joining. Say hello, join in the conversation, guys. We talk about anything and everything bar politics and real stuff. I'm joking. See you in a minute, guys.
I just pretend that I'm in the dark and I don't regret, 'cause my heart can't take a loss. I'd rather be so oblivious, I'd rather be with you. When it's said, when it's done, yeah, I don't ever wanna know. I can tell what you've done when I look at you in your eyes. I see there's something burning inside you, oh inside you, in your eyes. I know it hurts to smile, but you try to, oh you try to. You always try to hide the pain, you always know just what to say. I always look the other way. I'm blind in your eyes. You lie, but I don't let it define you, oh define you. I try to find love in someone else too many times, but I hope you know I mean it. Wanna tell you you're the one that was on my mind. When it's said, when it's done, yeah, I would never let you know. I'm ashamed of what I've done, yeah. When I look at you in your eyes, I see there's something burning inside you, oh inside you, in your eyes. I know it hurts to smile, but you try to, oh you try to, in your eyes. I see there's something burning inside you, oh inside you, in your eyes. I know it hurts to smile, but you try to, oh you try to. You always try to hide the pain, you always know just what to say. I always look the other way. I'm blind in your eyes. You lie, but I don't let it define you, oh define you. My phone lights up, but it's never you. I can't help but feel so lonely. I know there's things that I can't undo. I'm falling apart so slowly. Know it's hard for you to stay, but I can make it another day without you.
Back, guys. Wish I could quit smoking. Phantom, congratulations, my man. And Rick, even though you're outside, mate, enjoy. You only live once. That's my belief. Not everybody's, obviously. There's one thing I've never actually done is smoked cigarettes in a house. Never. I think that's really, it stinks everything out. I know the other stuff is different, Rick. I know that. Yeah, I quit that a while ago, buddy. Wacky backy, wacky to backy. I love that. Wacky tobacco. I love that. We call it wacky backy here in the UK. Or is it a silent TA? Wacky tobacco. Love it, Phantom. Right, anyway, we've seen this, haven't we? We don't need to see this again. Alright, okay, so where were we lighting? So that's all looking quite nice now, so I've just got to focus on that area. Hopefully that will come through now. We'll do that. Let's just pause it up, because the park's already 151 years old. So we just need to light this bit of the path, and then, yeah, figure out... I haven't done any around the outside here, actually, have I? Sorry about my dodgy singing, guys. This is my kind of music. This is just, to me, people call this absolute dross and crap, but I love it. It's just take you out of the world, chill out, relax, feel the beat, get stronger, drops the beat, away you go. Who fancies a fireworks show? Oh, congratulations, dude. Sorry, I just saw your comment. Congratulations, mate.
I'm a wombat. Oh, not just any wombat, my very own nephew. I've come from Oz.
Sorry about the advert. Mate. Where is it? Okay. And a few more seconds of that, guys. Sorry about that. Gary, I'll second that. It's best feeling in the world, mate. Best feeling in the world. Music. Listening to me breathing. And sniffing. Yeah. They look a bit odd not being in those now, don't they? That looks really nice, that. Okay, let's sort this out first. I know it's all fiddly bits, guys, but this is what creates a park. No, congrats on the child, mate. There's a vehicle brand that I used to work for that have the tagline that's unofficially, no, I think it is their tagline, "One life, live it." And I wish I'd cemented that in my head a long time ago. We all learn every day, don't we? No, I'll second that. Third that. Congrats, mate. It's the best thing that can ever happen. Do we know if it's a boy or a girl, or have you literally only just found out, mate? I don't know how long, obviously, you are. We waited to tell everybody until certain scans, etc. You don't have to say. I don't mean to pry. More time on Planko? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty neat, that. I think that works. Sorry guys, I'm just checking the light angles, everything, because I think it just bleeds onto this a little bit more. It's a shame. Nice. It was 10 years ago now, so well, 11 years ago, obviously. She's 10 years old now, bless her. Yeah, what was I going to say? I can't remember the scan periods of when you got updates, etc. It's really bad of me. And there are reasons. What do we reckon, guys? Should we have one of these, but without that one on the top? Yeah, just...
I wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo. If you see it, then you mean it, then you know you have to go fast and furious.
I think I'll do there actually, because that kind of works, I think. I don't know if that one looks a little bit out of place. Yeah, it works, it works, it works. Sharp line, stop it. Adrian, take that option, my man. Not only is it about just spending time with Littlen, which is the first... I was lucky enough to spend the first... it was from 6 to 9 months. I had 3 months, which was the best 3 months of everything. And take that option, mate. Because it's also about supporting the lady as well. Not just the little one, buddy. Spend as much time as you can with them, mate. You get the option to work from home, work from home. Trust me, it'll be the best decision you'll ever make. Why on earth are we listening to friggin' Tokyo Bloody Drift?
No, I don't know why you're not fair. I gave you my love, but you don't care. So what is right and what is wrong? Give me a sign. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
Definitely prefer the beginning of this album.
When I look in your eyes, I can face the demons playing hide and
Right, that
seek in my
works. Now that's all good.
fire blazing on inside me.
Hmm.
Anxiety aside, touch me like you do. Lay your head
First or second year?
and stay the night.
First year is absolutely phenomenal. That's all I have to say. I'm not really going to say too much, mate. It's a sore subject for me. But congratulations, seriously, congratulations. And all I can say is spend as much time with your lovely other half and your little one as you can. Alright? Do it. Work from home in the first year. You'll cherish every moment. Every moment. The both of you will. If I'd have had that option, I would have taken it, mate. No questions asked.
Do you remember driving on the highway? Salty lips and sand on our skin. I keep this memory all locked up in my head. Reminiscing times in Berlin. Touch me like you do. Lay your head on my chest and stay the night. If we're falling through, I'm falling apart. Wherever you go, whenever, just know that I'm always here waiting for you. If it doesn't work out, baby, just for now, let time take its course. I'm waiting for you. Wherever you go, whenever, just know.
Be you. Just be you, Rec. Just be you. Give your son or your daughter all the love in the world. Because that's all that matters, mate.
Welcome to the Rosique Hotel.
Hello. We're a little early, but thought we might.
Hey guys, sorry about that. Just had to zone out for a moment. Sorry. I do have a little girl. I haven't seen her for some time. So the reason I was so ill over the summer is because 6 years ago my life was turned upside down from a lot of my own doing, but other things as well. And I haven't seen my daughter for a long time, and I don't mean months. And when I say I build with love, I can't believe I'm doing this. I didn't want to do this because that's not what this channel's about. everything I have for her is put into this game. So, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But please don't think I've told you that for any other reason apart from telling the truth, guys. It's not something I really want to go into massively, but I just wanted to explain why I had to zone out then. All right. Yeah. So yeah, through the summer, I went through a great deal of counselling, self-healing, stuff that I've put off for an extremely long time. And I thought zoning out from the world and placing myself in Planet Coaster for the last 4 years was the right thing to do, instead of drinking, drugs, whatever you want to look at people do when they get depressed. I didn't do that. I lost the plot. I didn't know who I was, and it's only in the last year have I started to realize what I am, what I was. And this is going back way before recent stuff. And you know, when you're little, and you don't realize how much of that you actually carry with you in your subconscious, which also molds who you are. So over summer, I got a lot of that out. Yeah, never really spoken to anybody about a lot of things, and sorted myself out in very simple terms, really. Sometimes I can be a bit rash still. Old Ryan thinking, negative, and so on. So the whole point to this channel, more than anything, is to just showcase everything Planet Coaster that I do, evidently. But at the same time, show my little girl that when the time comes when I get to see her again, that I wasn't wasting my life away. Even though some people think a computer game is that. But when Rick, you hit it the other week, dude. You called it plankotherapy. Yeah, that's why I love this game, because I've just put so much heart, effort, love. That I haven't been able to put where you want to put it. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up now, and yeah, not much more needs to be said. But you kind of get my drift, guys, I hope. And you can kind of understand why, if any of you have followed me for a long time, why it's always been a little bit up and down. Because your mood and everything is your life. It just, yeah. You don't know what to do half the time. But anyway, I'm working again, which is good. I'm earning money again. I'm streaming again. I'm building again. And over the last 6 months, there's been a load of milestones from a personal perspective that now no longer hinder me from being able to have a life as well. That's the reason why I got the new setup, so you can kind of get what I mean by that. So yeah, life's shit sometimes, but It's how you deal with it is what. See, now my dyslexia, I'm thinking it over and over in my head, but I can't get the words out. Do you learn from your mistakes? I don't know. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I appreciate that, Gary. It wasn't anything I wanted to do, but since the summer I found, just letting you guys know, that the reason why I wasn't online and wasn't streaming was because of the depression and bits and bobs. I found that helped, but it wasn't like I need to get it off my chest and I need to milk this kind of thing. That wasn't, not looking for anything. I get enough feedback on my pictures and stuff, which cheers me up. Not that I go looking for it, but it was just nice to be able to share, I guess, because nothing's felt real for quite some time. And I guess speaking about it really, and letting people know, not going into huge amounts of detail like why, what, when, this, when, and all that. I ain't doing all that, but it's just, it's tough, You spend 3.5 years being a full-time father to be told you're no longer entitled to that. Pardon my language, but it's fucking tough. So yeah, I'm not going to have a meltdown. I'm not having a meltdown, but it's just fucking tough. So when I say to you, Rec, yeah, take the first 12 months off, support your other half the best you can. Be her rock, because she will need it. And the first 6 months, that child is solely, fucking crying again, solely dependent on you. And I found in that 6 to 9 month period, because I was a car salesman, so I was working 12 hours a day, 6-7 days a week, I hardly got to see my daughter. And I'm just going to turn the camera off, guys, sorry, because people will be watching this. And those 3 months that I had with her, she grew to know her daddy. And enough said. Enough said. That's all I have to say, mate. It's your choice. But that first year, mate, it's a big imprint on a child's life. They may not remember it, but they grow up the first few years totally remembering it. So that was why I couldn't really be a part of the conversation, guys. So it's not from being rude or anything like that. I got it off my chest now. I appreciate you being there and putting up with it. But that was why I become elusive every now and then. Bear hug for everybody. Sharing the love for everybody. It is what it is, guys. I know where I went wrong, and I've just got to sort things out, basically. So, yeah. Good on you both, mate. Good on you both. I couldn't be happier for you, honestly. If it's a boy, name it Roy Roy. I double dare you. Oh, sorry, guys. That's chipping. Sorry. My little girl's name is Isabel, and her birthday is December the 23rd. So I'll let you guys make the connection. It's always been there, staring it in the face. Cheers, Gary. It's crap. I mean, it's one of those situations where I could have done things extremely differently, and I didn't. But the problem was at the time was that my mind was not in a sane place to make the decisions correctly at the time. There was a lot of my counselling officer said it was grief, and grief on a scale that she hadn't seen in an extremely long time. And it wasn't until she kind of said that it actually kind of sunk in and went, yeah, it feels like someone's passed away, basically. And I had absolutely zero control over any of the emotions I was having, the way I was reacting to the ex in respect of how she was presenting things, etc. And I still find that difficult, to be honest. I find it difficult because it doesn't feel as though I know that person anymore, and that's kind of all I mean by it, if you know what I mean. This is going to look wicked by the time we're done. I'm just clicking away. Yeah, just I got to build those connections back in a very different way now, basically. But yeah, anyway, shut up now. It's 9:30. It's nearly my bedtime. Let's get this looking beautiful. Hey, guys. Anyway, just for anybody that actually is watching this stream back, my apologies. I haven't lost my shit. I didn't want all to know, but now you know why I've been up and down a lot over the last few years. So now we're just on the up. So we're good. We're good. We are good. And just in case anybody didn't make the connection, the Rai 2312. But no, cheers, guys. It is appreciated. Definitely. You never know, Rick. I might get a new graphics card this year, and this park will be all the way out to the back by the time we're finished. But then no one would be able to enjoy it. So do the best I can for everybody. Right, okay. Trying to think how to do this. I want it to be dark and dingy. It's not really what you want for dark and dingy. That's too small. Mm. 100%. Let's get this part done and another one started. Gary, back at you, dude. Oh. Whew. Do you know what that feels like? I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous and people are probably going to hate me for this, but it just feels like a huge weight has just gone. because for some unknown reason in here, people not knowing felt like I was lying. I know it sounds absolutely stupid, but that was kind of how my mind used to work. Where now I look at it and I think, well, the ex-wife has no frigging input at all on what I have to say online, offline, or wherever I want to say it. So if she sees this and disagrees with it, it's her problem, not mine. At the end of the day, I haven't done anything. So, yeah, there you go. You'll know why my channel is called what it is now, guys. All right. So I'm thinking this needs to be more rocky than it does, what do you call it? Green. But then it's starting to look a little bit too much like that. Maybe not. Sorry, guys. Wreck. The only reason why it came about, mate, was because I felt bad for turning off when you were talking about your littling. It just brought back. It just triggered tons of memories that were attached to very big emotions that I have, and now I'm in control of them. So I just needed a second out. So my apologies. Actually, that reminds me. I just got to go and do something. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. I'll just put you with somebody. And guys, also just to say, thank you for watching all the videos and joining the streams, because the hours are going up. The only thing that I'm kind of lacking a little bit at the minute is subscribers. Now, whether that's anything to do with the fact that it's all live content at the minute, and not well put together videos, not that they're that great, but I do my best. I'm not too sure. So I'm a little bit kind of like, what do I do? Do I carry on doing this or what? I love chatting to you guys. It's great. So I will carry on doing this, but it's just kind of getting an idea really of what people like and stuff like that. Maybe at the end of the week, over a weekend, I should put a little video together of what I've done, and explain it, because the issue I have a good computer that runs games very well, but to stream, record, and play, it doesn't work. It does work, but it doesn't work for me, if you know what I mean. I'm not happy with the performance of the games when it does record, so I'm a little bit stuck being able to do like the speed builds. So yeah, what's your thoughts, guys? Should I put something together at the weekends just as like an update for people instead of having to watch like 2.5 hour streams? I'm not weak. I don't care about crying. That's not my issue. I just thought it was relevant at that precise moment in time. So, that was the only reason why I mentioned it all. And Isabel, if you ever do get to see this, baby girl, I love you. And Happy New Year, babe. So, yeah, there we go. I know what this will look so much better once this is all up in the air a little bit more. We get a couple of trees behind it. That'll look good, hopefully. I just didn't want you to take offense to me, Rec. That was all, mate. For turning me mic off, that was all, buddy. Not that you would. You called me a cool guy. Or was it a cool kind of dude? I actually need to get rid of these. And that's only one piece. But we really don't need to waste pieces like so. I'm not saying I'm not going to do any backstage stuff, but from the point of view of around here, it's really not worth it. Yeah, you guys like are way behind me. Sorry, Gary, I only just saw your message come up. I have the what do you call it? I actually do have a mark there. It's so funny. I punched myself in the face today. I was putting my sleeve up on my jumper and my hand just went bang. Oh, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. Sorry, yes. Stop adult nudity, porn, all that crap. So my apologies. Part looks good for it. Yeah. Yep. But you get on with it. Don't mean anything now. It doesn't. It really doesn't. None of that means anything anymore. So move on. Crack on, didn't you? Right, let's get this. That's looking better now. The thing is, this is... I'm just trying to think how realistic I actually want to make all this. And the main reason being is... what was I going to say? Is because... it was so much better with trees behind it. Oh. See what I'm saying? Kind of the effect that I'm looking for works now. It just has that magical woodland look kind of feel. Just got hope. Yeah, we'll pull it out. We'll do that. And then we'll put an Auburn one. Oh no. Put a... Where are you? That one. This one. Just roots. Gotta be careful of the roots, guys. About there, I reckon. Tiny bit different on this one, Gary, because this one is more... This is very... this park is totally away from what I normally do. So, like with Thunderland, where you had a Witch's Flight, went through 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 different lands. These are all confined to their land. And the reason being was that when I first started building the park, I didn't have a clue of what I wanted to do. And I saw someone on Instagram. I can't remember their name. I think it was Coaster User. And they are building a 1-in-1 park of Disneyland Paris. And I was so impressed by the minimal usage of the pieces that they were using to create the look that they were doing, that it just inspired me to build this castle. And then I thought, do you know what? I want to build what I love. And I love Disney. And here we are. So it's all Disney inspired, not a recreation, just inspired, but it does the job. You load up Google Maps and stick a little man just there and do a 360 like this. It won't be that different, I guarantee you. This bit's a bit different because they got seating outside for the restaurant. But that view, this view here, you could get that view in real life. That view right there. And in respect to the Enchanted Forest, that is kind of what that ride's going to be, but underground. So basically, what you're going to have may use trees or may use terrain. I'm unsure at the moment. To do the tree trunks, because it's all going to be in the dark, so it's going to be how well I light it and make it magical. So there'll be a lot of fireflies, or fairy flies, as Johnny calls it, and there'll be a lot of darkish. What I'm thinking of doing now, this may seem really bad of me, but there was a blueprint done for a coaster contest, and I think it was Peter Pan somebody did. Or it might have been Batch, actually. I'm not sure. I need to find out who it was because I need to ask them if I can borrow their idea. They had Tinkerbell in front of the coaster car as it was going along slowly and fast, but it was in complete darkness, and they were lighting her up like as if she was flying. And basically, it was just tons and tons of little individual Tinkerbells, and the light would come on, which made it look as though she was flying through the tunnels with the coaster. And I thought that would be really cool to do, you know, in here. Or I can make my own way of doing it. I might do a flying Mickey Mouse. Who knows? I don't know. We're a long way off yet, but we'll get there. But this is looking a little bit more, definitely with those trees behind it, that works. So, mate, I had writer's block with this 2-3 weeks before Christmas, and how can I put it? Load it up. Just load it up and just start clicking. Grab a bit of wood, build a building, grab a bit of stone, something. And then after about, I guarantee you 20 minutes, you'll just go, why am I doing this? And then suddenly it'll just click and you'll be there for 3 hours like I have been tonight, 2 hours. Just doing random crap. But look now, what a transformed area that is. The only bits I've got to light up now are these fascias, basically, and this do something through here. But look at that now, compared to how it was the other night. There's a view that I love, which is just here on Tejicam, zoomed in down here, and that looks so much better now. So, yeah. Which bit, Gary? It was the bit just before the red rocks. There I am. Just over here. This kind of area here, I guess. Do you mean, Gary? Oh, this bit. Yeah. I'm in an R-ing whether to do change this path, change this bridge. It's a shame because I absolutely love this bridge. I don't know why. It just, with that waterfall, not water. It's my lieutenant coming out. Just that view there just feels pretty epic. I don't know why. I just love the way I've done this bridge. I'm thinking of doing like a city street and somehow just doing a wild mouse coaster coming across the street, like on viaducts above. I don't know. I don't maybe chatting bullshit. I don't know. But the problem is with that is how would that look if I had, you know, office buildings here. But the problem is they'd only be able to be 3, 4 high because they'll show from in here. And then as you come out here, obviously the buildings would block this off and would blend it. But I'm not sure if that is big enough, if you know what I mean. But I thought it was a cool idea. I don't know. I've really got to figure it out. There's a really nice little blueprint that I was really going to mess about with, because it's unfortunately it looks a beautiful blueprint. But where is it? Where is it? That one. It's Indiana Jones, the Temple Ride at Disneyland Paris, and it's an absolutely beautiful blueprint. The way it's all been made is lovely. But the problem is the coaster's crap. The way he's done everything. I mean, look at that. You'd die. You'd literally die there. Anyway, it clips, it's everything. So I thought, should I strip it, take the coaster off, use the theming and do another coaster per se in a similar idea? But the problem is, it's such a small an area, and I was thinking about extending the pirate area. But the problem is, if you then go and put something like this here, it's too big, but also it's just going to dominate the area. Don't look too bad. Do you know what I mean? It nice and clean, nice and clean, nice and clean. Boom. Nice and clean, nice and clean. Boom. It's just a bit in your face. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to have the higher stuff around the edge of the park, so that the views are all coherent with the area. So you'll notice here, the highest point is at the back corner, which is the drop. This isn't really going to be, there's going to be no terrain in here anyway from a viewpoint. And then as you go here, the highest point is around the outer edge. And it's the same in, where is it? Space Mountain. It's around the edge. And what it does, it creates that berm. But also, what you don't really see is other areas as you walk through, because they're in the furthest parts, if you know what I mean. So your sight lines aren't, okay, we're seeing that one because there's nothing in the middle and the trees aren't there, but you can see there's not much showing. And that's what I'm trying to do, is just create that real Disney feel, you know? Sorry guys, I haven't seen any of your messages. Yeah, seriously, plonk some wood down and just go for it. 20 minutes later. Your stream is so delayed. Everything's running fine. I don't know why you guys are quite far behind. Anyway, my apologies. Maybe my system. The small track ride, yeah, I thought about that, but then I thought that's going to take a ton of pieces to make it look like anything else in the park. I don't know. Don't know. I'll figure it out. It'll be one of those, you know, I get what you mean now. Plonk some wood down, 20 minutes later, see what happens. Yeah, no, you piss taker. Joker. There I was. There, that's my dyslexia. I'm reading that first time going, yeah, and then thinking that the stream's slow when actually, yeah. Boosh. Do you know what? I really like talking to you guys. Thank you. You made my evening. I didn't have a bad day at work. I had quite a good day. I have a good day every day, to be honest with you. Excuse me. Just tiring. And then I've got to figure out once I've done these and seen the majority of the part, what I'm going to do around here. I can't remember who asked me the other day how long it was going to take to finish the park, and I reckon March, doing a couple of hours, potentially every night or every other night. Yeah. Excuse me, I thought about that too, Rick, but I thought, how... I don't know. I'll figure something out. I will figure something out. I've got to figure something out. We'll see. Right, what is the time, guys? It is 10 to 10 here. I'll give it another half hour, but I do just have to take a quick comfort break, so my apologies. But I'll just leave you with, who's this? Art Saunders. Here's a question for you. Have any of you ever found yourself walking around the park? And also, you can let me know what your thoughts are to this roller coaster as well. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
When I look in your eyes, I can face the demons playing hide and seek in my mind. You put out the fire blazing on inside me, laying my anxiety aside. Touch me like you do, lay your head on my chest and stay the night. If we're falling through, I'm falling apart. Wherever you go, whenever, just know that I'm always here, here waiting for you. If it doesn't work out, baby, just for now, let time take its course. I'm waiting for you.
Don't worry, Mike, I'm back. Thank you for joining. You're never too late, dude. Right, okay, we won't bother having a look, see what that coaster's all about. Right, where were we? We were doing this, weren't we? Right.
Do you remember driving on the highway, salty lips and sand on our skin? I keep this memory all locked up in my head, reminiscing times in Berlin. Touch me like you.
Well, we've been, to be fair, mate, we've been doing random today. As with the title, just random building, really. This is all now lit up. Pretty much the causeways are all now lit. Put a few lights in around here as building, really. That's kind of all we've done in the last 2.5 hours, and had a huge heart-to-heart conversation. That's about it, really. Do you know what, Phantom? When there's times when I'm not in the mood for streaming, I literally spend. Why are they so prominently one-coloured? They're not normally that bad, are they? Okay, so what we got prominent on here? See, look, these are more equally spaced, aren't they? Surely, coloured. Dang it. Okay. Do we want blue roses? Yeah. Cheers, Mike. Do we want pink or do we want purple? I think we'll have to go pink on the others though, won't we? Sounds a bit naughty, what is pink, purple? Good job I'm not using the other colour. Yeah. Gonna go more pink on the lighting with this one, so yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so what can I use to make this look a little bit more detailed? So only going to give it another half hour, Mike, and then I'm going to log off for the evening. I've got to be up early for work, so do I go with that to give it? Try and save on the old piece count, if you know what I mean, mate. Problem is, this is the wrong colour. And that covers more of an area. Urgh, choices. Shouldn't be this hard. I think that works. Kind of borders it off a bit. Got to remember, it's not got to look abandony, but you know what I mean. Like Beast Castle's not the most kind of why I went with the ivy look, as though it's kind of like a not cared for, but then it just looks fantasy, doesn't it? Maybe I've hit the nail on the head. I don't know. Let's wing it. See what happens. Love this song.
I'm messed up in the worst way. I feel like I could take on the world and make it better. What good could I do if it's not with you? Why does it hit me the hardest when I'm off my game? When I'm feeling strange already? Why do
Sorry guys, I'm just jamming.
I'm trying my hardest to find silver in clouds while pinning them down. I'm finding it's useless, 'cause you come to mind at the worst of times. Oh, why does it hit me the hardest when I'm off my game, when I'm feeling strange already? Why do I miss you the most when I'm feeling afraid? Do you feel the same? Do you feel the same? Why does it hit me the hardest when I'm off my game, when I'm feeling strange already? Why do I miss you the most when I'm feeling afraid? Do you feel the same? Do you feel the same?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as you walk up over the bridge to the Beauty and Beast restaurant, it's mostly rock that kind of comes down, and then you have the very forced perspective little castle at the top. Obviously, you can't do tiny little castles in this game unless you theme make a toolkit, which I don't want to do. So I'm just trying to, doing whatever really. I think I'm going to be over the top there a little bit. Let's get this.
And drop me down to the dream below. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this glass, glass. Hardly anything there.
Problem is with those, they're just not spread enough, you know. Like, so they look crap compared to those roses. Why are they totally different colours? I mean, that just don't make sense to me. Really odd.
When it comes to how you
Oh,
listen to
shush.
music, There's no wrong answer with Spotify Premium.
I don't want to pay for it. Oh. So I haven't been looking at comments. Sorry, guys. Sorry, talking shit. Sounds like you want to. Yeah. Just talk about. You can do forced perspective. I do it quite a lot. But I didn't want to do. I mean, I could have made a castle out of the what do we call it? I made it quite easily out of something like this, you know, with the thingamajigs. But I didn't want just rocks in a little castle, if you know what I mean, because I don't know. It just I guess I didn't want to put the effort into the terrain work to have to make it work, and I kind of had this set up ready for how I wanted to do this. If you have a look at the items I used, I built this bridge months ago with the wood and stuff, so excuse me, I've stuck with it throughout the design of this, bar the wood. I haven't used the wood obviously, but you do have wood trimming around the bottom of the roofs, so either way works both ways. Yeah, basic shapes, that's what I was thinking. But the problem is you always get that shiny finish as well, you know. So, but again, everyone to their own. Gosh, 10 past 10 already, guys. Think I'm going to leave it there this evening. And the reason being is I'm not 100% happy with how that looks. Too green. I thought they were a darker green. I thought that was the darkest green there was. Because these ones are brighter. Plus they look horrid. So yeah. So guys, there's one thing actually I wanted to show you, because you guys were a part of the live streams, and obviously I didn't live stream finish it, and I just loaded it up to the workshop. So I thought I'd just show you this before we leave this evening in its finished state. And I'm so sorry I was ill that I couldn't finish it with you guys. So there you go, guys. That was the finished piece. I think it's come out lovely in the end. And then round the back, I ended up kind of boxing it off because I was running out of piece count. And I just grabbed a theme maker toolkit, Santa's sleigh with reindeer, and made it look like they kind of twinkle as they fly. But yeah, that came out nice in the end, I think. It really did. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that came out, considering how crap I was feeling when I finished it. Just works really well. I mean, it can be used as an area to an entrance to an area. You know, it doesn't have to be. And yes, I have already tried putting it here. It doesn't fit. But it came out nice in the end. I really enjoyed making this. It was nice. I just love the colouring on it, considering I haven't got any reshade on. It, I got the light to work really well, if you know what I mean. Like that bit there. just reaches the inside, but it just gives it enough depth that it kind of looks like you got reshade on, if you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I really appreciate your time, your likes, your chat, your company, and I just hope you enjoy the laughs, the cries this time around. But yeah, there'll be no more of that. All right. But I just thought you guys should know. So I'm going to leave it there. What GPU? A 2060 Super. And I think the only super part of it is there's 8 gig, not the 6 gig card. So I think it has ray tracing. I'm not sure. I think I have the FXAA turned off because it canes Planet Coaster. I'll be losing about 5 frames per second if I had FXAA on. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the ray tracing, mate. But yeah, 2060 Super. Guys, any last words from you all? Oh, what we got? No more sappy shit. Yeah, no more sappy shit. No more kid shit. I'm only joking. That's cool, man. Cheers, Gary. Cheers, Phantom. It is holding up really well, Michael, and I'll just close off the stream with this really, and the reason being is because I haven't got 15 coasters. I've got 1, 2, 3. How sad is that? 3 coasters. So I haven't got all that taken up so much. How can I put it? Processing power, I guess. But no, guys, good night. Thank you very much for joining. Been an absolute pleasure. And apologies, it did get sappy, but at least now you know a few reasons to why things have been the way they are over the last couple of years, subject to how long you've been following me. So, but no, Happy New Year to you all again. Have a great morning, day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will probably be on tomorrow night. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Yeah. Subject to whether I've got to work late. Because I have to walk the dog, dinner, bath, the usual. So I won't go on. But guys, happy coastering all. Thank you very, very much for joining. Ready for bed. Good night, guys. And yeah, thanks again all. See you all soon.